Welcome to the show, beautiful.
Thank you.
We are definitely glad to have you here. Definitely want to talk about you as an artist. What you got going on here in Charlotte, North Carolina?
Yes, well, the project is dropping soon, so that's coming up, hopefully by the end of January. So, yes, definitely look out for that. It's going to be on all platforms.
What's the name of it?
The name of it is Theia, the project.
Spell that.
Theia. Theia.
Talk to
See,
me.
the way she said it, she's
Talk
like,
to me.
Thea, like,
I need to
you know
know.
how to spell Thea.
I mean,
I definitely wait.
And then I would have said, right, T-H.
So wait, what does that stand for?
Yeah.
my project. Basically, so this was right after the Big Bang, and Theia was actually the name of the first asteroid meteorite to ever hit Earth, right?
Okay.
So
She said, I'm the first.
yeah. So it was the first one to ever hit Earth, and Earth at the time was like a big ball of fire, like just straight lava. Nothing could exist on Earth at all. I read a lot, so I read up on it. So, so when Theia hit the Earth, half of Theia lodged into the Earth's surface, and the other half actually went back out into the universe, and it's actually the moon now. And you guys know how much like that's responsible for like today's atmosphere and stuff.
Right,
So
right.
basically, the concept is like if Theia never hit the Earth, then like none of this could have existed. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to name my first project after that because this is supposed to be my first meteorite. This is supposed to be
That's
my
what's
first
up.
big
Hey.
event.
You wouldn't
Change
exist
my
without
life.
this.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's right there.
You took me
Like,
around the goddamn Earth and back with that.
listen, I'm trying to go to orbit right now. Like, shit. That's what's up.
Deeper than I fucking thought.
Yeah.
I thought
Well,
it was
we don't take it.
You thought it would be an acronym or something.
Yeah, I thought it was a touching hose.
The hell. You know what I'm saying?
Too hot in this mother. Like, that's what I thought.
I thought it was gonna be something real simple as shit. Like, God, like,
Damn. That's fucking real. That's fucking
you
real.
thought about this shit 5 years ago? 4 years? You say 4 years ago?
Nah, probably like 6, 7.
God damn.
I've been knew that was gonna be the name of my first project.
That's what's up.
That's
What's up.
That's how long you been. That's how long you been performing. Been a rapper.
No, well, that was kind of like, well, I always wrote in all different types of ways. I always wrote like short stories, regular, singing songs, and then it kind of just, evolved into rap, you know what I'm saying? And then I kind of gravitated towards it. I had posted one little rap video, and, people was really touched by it. And, that just kind of showed me like, what it could do to other people, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I started gravitating towards it, and that's when I kind of started putting it together, like, what I was gonna name it, you know what I'm saying? And that just came to me. I had read up on it, just so happened to read some article and some theory about it. I'm a Google worm. I'm just always reading stuff.
That's
so
what's up.
I liked it. And I thought it was a cool little concept.
Sitting on that shit for 6 years.
Ready. Marinating.
yeah.
That thing be
Oh, see,
marinate.
you
You hear?
gotta
Listen,
graduate school
when
first.
Thea hit, that shit gonna rock the whole motherfucking earth.
Period. Yeah, it's changed everything.
I'm here
about
for
that.
it.
Yeah.
Why did you sit on it so long though?
Well, at that time, I just didn't have the resources to make my music sound the way I wanted to, so it was never going to touch platforms unless it sounded the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I was patient about it, and I wanted to do it right, and so it will be done.
Is the name of the album or the single hit that you have out right now? Like, where can people find you at platform wise?
Right.
Tell the people, plug your song, plug whenever you're gonna definitely Thea is gonna release, but definitely plug how the people can find you right now.
Right, definitely. So we definitely have the single out on all platforms. It's called Forever. You can check that out on Apple Music, Spotify, all the platforms you could think of. You could definitely check that out. The album is supposed to be around probably like by the end of January. With COVID going on, everybody and their mama trying to drop music. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
there's a lot of cake. It's getting hectic.
Listen, honey.
I ain't even see that.
So
coming.
how is it?
Wait a minute, she ain't finished yet.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Lord.
It came to me, so she said
Save that.
Panda.
Save
Write that shit
Yeah,
down.
hold it.
As far as where you can find me, I'm mostly on Instagram, Twitter, Jedahdon, no spaces, Jedahdon. Definitely really active on those two platforms. So yeah.
All right, give me that spelling one more time with the spaces, so they know, because
On
they be weird.
On platforms, musical platforms, as far as my music, there is spaces. So JE hyphen or apostrophe. I always get those confused. JE apostrophe space DAH space DON. That's my full title, rap name. And on my social platforms, you can check me out at JEDAHDON, no spaces. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
During the pandemic, a lot of people have been putting out music.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how the fucking radio is. They're only going to pump so many hits at a time. They really don't give people the opportunity that they should get. Right. So what is it like competing with that? Like, you know so much music is coming out. You trying to get that music heard and on different platforms and get people, like your manager hit me up and I was like, shit, dope, let's do it.
Right.
Like, you trying to you're trying to create a bigger fan base and a bigger following. Right. So what is the process like, especially now, like you can't really get out on the road and like do tours and do shows and shit like that. So like going from being able to do that to having to do everything basically online and like small platforms like this, like what's the transition been like? How's it like?
I mean, just basically, you pretty much said it. It's all online. The goal is to be on everybody's phone as much as possible. You need to see me on your whatever as much as possible. That's the plan, you know. And to be honest, what everybody else do really don't affect me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna do what I was gonna do regardless. I'm gonna push mine to the most furthest I can. You know what I'm saying? The process is gonna end up falling the same way it would have without it. You know what I'm saying? So just pushing to be on everybody's phone. You know what I'm saying? So when it does open up, all these people that we've reached out to, they already know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm already on the track list. I'm already, y'all already checking out my video. You know what I'm saying? So it's just.
Okay, so
I asked that because you brought up how your project got pushed back because of the pandemic. So that's what I was asking, like, what's been like the biggest difference?
Well, as far as with that's just distribution. You can't just upload your music on Apple Music like you would do SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? Just make an account. You have to go through distribution, like companies kind of thing. So when you submit your music, they kind of have to go through, make sure it's no illegal samples, make sure everything can pass to be on these paid platforms. You know what I'm saying? So that takes a lot for them to go through and make sure and check all the you know what I'm saying, to do all of that. And when they have, exactly. So when they have a whole bunch of artists submitting all their shit in, it backs up. It backs up.
Especially now because it's probably not a lot of people at work or doing this and doing that. They've had to cut back because their finances as well. So I can see.
Exactly. And then it's just like, say you finally get at the front of the line and then like, oh yeah, that's a sample on there. You gotta take that off.
And you gotta go all back
all the way back to the line.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's a process.
That's literally what just happened to the tape. That's why it's delayed. There was a legal sample on there, I guess, so we got to take that off. So one of my songs that was supposed to be on the tape will not be on the tape. Sadly, we're trying to get that figured out.
You're supposed to just edit that out. You're supposed to just remake the beat, nigga.
No, but that's
you see this? You see it sound like this? Nigga, make it sound like
but
this.
But it's not that simple, y'all. It is not that simple.
Yeah.
Like, it's really not. Like, first of all, even finding somebody that make legitimate beats that they not just taking somebody else's beat and making it 0.25 slower and then selling it to you. To find people that is not doing that, impossible. Because
someone will do that for real, like,
impossible.
And
you
think it's their original beat, and you mess around and find out it wasn't.
Yeah, that's literally has happened. I remember like 2-3 years ago, I had a whole different project that I had put together. Ended up was going to purchase and lease the beats from the person who made the beat, or I thought they did, or whatever. And it was like a couple words in the back I had heard. Ended up Googling it. Why the whole song pop up? Like, they literally took the whole song, but I was going to buy it. Like, I literally was going to buy that song, and I would have Vanilla Iced me, like, gone. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out there. Like, producers take other producers' beats and post it as they own beats, release it to people. Like, it's really gutter out there.
So you did you
That's
work
real
with the
shit.
same producer or multiple producers?
You gotta work with multiple producers doing that shit.
Right, exactly. Well, all of my producers, when I was just, nobody knew I was rapping. You know what I'm saying? They all was online. You know what I'm saying? And since this is my first project out, it's a collection of, the past 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Me spitting to my friends. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the beats I'm using on this project is from online beats. I gravitated towards one specific producer that I felt like.
What's the thing? They shot about then.
Oh, 600. That
Yeah,
means 600.
absolutely.
Yeah, 600.
600.
Yeah, I fucks with his beats. Yeah, so I have a lot of his beats actually on this project.
Where you out of? I ain't never heard them before.
I don't know. He's online, just online. Yeah.
You work with any local producers?
No, that's what I'm saying. I want to, but this was back when I was just writing. You know what I'm saying? In my room. You know, I didn't know no producers. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And that's what I'm saying. As far as like my connects wasn't there, because you know, finding a good quality engineer is hard. Finding a good quality producer is hard.
No, because it made me think of Hood Jose. Nick, what is it? Something lane.
Left lane.
Left lane.
So, question for you. We're going to end it up on this note because I think it's very, very, very important that people understand your artistry. So, what makes your art, what makes your rap different from all the other motherfuckers out here?
Damn,
what makes, because that's what they are until they ain't. So, what makes you, you?
Wait, before you answer that.
Damn.
Cause I ain't hear, you know what I'm saying? I was listening to the track, I was vibing to the track earlier. I ain't hear nothing about my pussy, and I drop it on the pussy, but the pussy, I ain't hear none of that. So that's how I know she different already. You know what I mean? She wasn't coming with my pussy, the pussy. Put in the bed, took in the head, took in the body up, but instead. I ain't hear none of that.
I was literally just about to
I ain't hear none of that.
That's real shit,
I was just about to say my topic.
Come in the bed, they're gonna get in them head. Yeah, I ain't hear none of that. So that's how I know she already come with the same energy.
Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, like, well, that's literally what I was about to say, my topics, that definitely, I feel like, makes me different. But, like, I don't get how they do that, like, y'all ain't got no brothers, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all ain't got no cousins, like, my dad is right there, like, you know?
Look at the bottom, look at the head.
My dad is right there, like, I can't ever imagine, like, and then my parents know every time I go to the studio, my mom be like, text me the file, like, can you imagine sending my mom the file, and she, like, call me back, and, like,
what is this?
One little thing, give it them head, look at that, mom be like,
You did what?
No, that's what I'm saying.
With where?
Go ahead and put this one on the hard drive and just let it go.
With who?
I wouldn't be able to take myself serious, like, that's not me, like,
And it's not a knock towards the women that do it. It's just not your style.
No, yeah. That's not me. Like let me not even say that. Oh shit, fuck you. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, no, I'm not gonna say.
Don't fuck around with the fuck around.
No.
She said, fuck it. I'm just saying.
You know, I'm gonna do it.
I do be doing. No.
Dropping it, popping it, locking
What I
it.
was gonna say is, I really don't like. I don't even kind of listen to it. Like, it makes me
I
uncomfortable to
think
listen
that,
to.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
not
what
even saying
I
it's
only
bad.
know the hooks of all of them. Like, I cannot tell
Yeah,
you
the
where I
hooks
only
be
know the
cool.
hook. And that's only because it's on.